Hey guys, so how's it going? Last week we talked about the intro, why you should do YouTube, do it for the right reasons, don't do it for the wrong reasons. Today we're going to talk about getting started. Now I have a list of topics that I'm going to be addressing throughout the series, but I haven't started that list yet. That was going to be a part of my book, but we're just going to throw it out there for you guys. So getting started, I had one question. Somebody want to know about editing, and that will be the next video. We'll talk about all your editing software, what to do, and which software to use, what not to use, what's free, what's not free. The number one reason people don't do YouTube is editing. That will be next time's video, okay? But this one here is getting started. Getting started always starts with the title of your show. Come up with a title that nobody has. There's not another title like that on YouTube. Come up with like the car guru. Let's say you fix cars, okay? Come up with a name, and if it's taken already, come up with another name, okay? Nobody cares. Amazon, when Amazon came out, we're like, a tree forest sells books, and we got used to Amazon. So it doesn't matter what your name is. Trust me, you will brand the name into people's minds, okay? So let's say the car guru. Now you want to go over to Gmail, first step. You want to obtain the email address, thecarguru@gmail.com, okay? First step. You're going to go around and see that the car guru, like at the car guru on Twitter, at the car guru on Instagram, get all your social media, the car guru, okay? You want to make sure you can obtain that title across all social brands. LinkedIn, as much as I hate it, get LinkedIn, get Snapchat, get it all, because you never know where you're going to blow up. Each person lives in, and I'll talk about social media in one of our videos, but each person lives in a social media. I live in Facebook. I use all of them, but I live in Facebook because it's more relational, and I have a close relationship with my viewers. So get all your social media under the title of your show. Make sure when you're in Gmail, turn on two-step verification. Just in case you're not paying attention, turn on two-step verification. Your Gmail is more important than your YouTube account. Gmail's where they can reset your entire life. I can go, let's say I know your email address, right? I can go, and if I have your email account, I can go to your bank, give your email address, and say, forgot password. I can do that with your entire life. I can destroy a person's entire life by resetting all the passwords on all the websites. Just say, I forgot it. So it sends the reset link to Gmail. That's why you need two-step verification. And what is two-step verification? It's a second stage of security for your email. So for example, if a guy in Korea has my password on Gmail, I've had this before. He logs in and he breaks my password, and a code comes. The two-step verification is there's a 6-digit code that is sent to your phone. If the guy in Korea does not have my phone in his pocket, he cannot get into my account. So it ensures that all my two-step verification comes to my phone, and that the code's on my phone and only I can see it. So nobody has, everywhere I have two-step verification, I've never been jacked, I've never been compromised or anything. Turn on two-step verification first and foremost, most important, okay? All right, and then you're going to want to go get the YouTube account. You may not be able to do a vanity URL is like youtube.com/cookingwithjack, youtube.com/Jack on the go. That's a vanity URL. It has my name in the address. So if you want something like youtube.com/thecarguru, okay, you're going to have to build up a little bit. I don't remember the minimums, but you need so many subscribers. You need to be on the platform for like 30 days, I think. You can look that up on YouTube. You can look that up on Google, whatever. But get your channel. Later on, it'll tell you can have a custom URL. That's a vanity URL. And then you'll do youtube.com/your show name so that everybody can find you. You can put it on business cards and everything, okay? The other thing is go to Gmail and go to the settings. Go to the bottom of your email in the settings, down to the very bottom. It lets you put the signature that always shows up on every email. Put all your social media in there. I want to see your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram. I don't care if it's this thick. It's just useful. Okay? Put that in your signature so that every email you send, you're always promoting yourself. I've gotten so many people through my emails, people who didn't know I had a show, saw it at the bottom. Oh, what is this? Cooking with Jack Show. And I click on it, and then they'll subscribe. Okay, so getting started. There's plenty of YouTube videos on how to set up your account. You're going to have very little control in the very beginning. As you grow, you get features. One of the features you want is a custom thumbnail. You want to be able to do customized thumbnails. And this is where I encourage you to learn either Photoshop or Affinity Photo. Now, Photoshop is, I don't like Adobe because they charge you monthly. I don't want to pay for software again and again. So what I did was I went to Affinity Photo. They're $50 for life. You get free updates for life. It's great. So you don't need anything that's more than what's already there. I mean, it's just like Photoshop. It's Affinity Photo. It's $50. Boom. You own it. You get free updates. It's in the App Store, probably in the Play Store too. So get Affinity Photo and then get a thumbnail, the measurements of a thumbnail, so that you can size your thumbnails every time you create one. You want to write best hamburger I've ever eaten and picture the hamburger, and then you want to size it. So when you upload it to YouTube, the thumbnail, you won't get this till I think it might be 1,000 subscribers. I don't know. There is a line that they finally give you customized thumbnails. It's like after being on YouTube for a while. You kind of earn these things, okay? You earn the rights to being on long enough. You earn the rights to having your video more than 15 minutes, okay? So you get more and more privileges as you mature on YouTube, which is kind of cool. I like the whole setup. I really do. I like the minimums to making money and all that. I think they're a little high. I think the watch minutes for a newbie, taking a whole year to get to the place where you earn an income off YouTube of some sort. I don't care if it's $10 a month. I think it's a little high, and I believe YouTube will probably bring that down in the next year. I believe you should have 1,000 subscribers. I won't collaborate with anybody unless you have 2,000 subscribers. I will help anybody out when you reach 2,000. I will tell you that personally. I've told people in the past, you can ask any YouTuber that knows me. 2,000 means you're serious. You're in the business, you've put the time in, and you've gathered 2,000 people. It's not as hard as you think. It just takes one amazing video to just go viral, and you get that in one day. So anyway, so if you want to collaborate with me, you're a cook or you do food, or you want to go review a restaurant, you want to hang with me and we'll collaborate our shows together, I don't have no problem with that. And we'll have a video on collaborations. We'll talk about the do's and the don'ts. The great thing about YouTube is we don't compete. I don't compete with anybody. I don't think anybody is competition to me. The big thing is collaboration, working together. So like if you're a big YouTuber, you work together with a little guy and you can help him out. You can get him 1,000 subscribers overnight just by mentioning his name, by working with him, by including him in your video, stuff like that. So anyway, excuse me. So that's how you get started. Set up all your social media, set up your channel, and there'll be videos on YouTube that will teach you all the parameters. I would recommend setting up your filters. There is a spot in the YouTube dashboard area, there's where you control your channel, where you can put all these bad words you don't want to show up in your comment section. If you don't want the F word or the S word or the D word, you can list all of them. If you're in a circle of YouTubers, we got a list of over 500. If you need that list, I'll email it to you. Just contact me, okay? But we have a list of over 500 bad words, how you can spell them, different terminology, different ways you can write it. I don't know. They just got blocked from all the comments. They're just not shown. So if you want that list, let me know. But a lot of you are past this point. A lot of you have already started your channels and you're waiting for my other videos. Just be patient.
We're going to hit everything. I want to make sure I cover everything. I don't want to skip over anything. And if I'm missing anything, let me know. Or if you have a question, let me know. Next week will be about, the next video, whenever I put it out, will be about editing. And we'll talk about software editing and all that. Unless you're a guy like this that could sit in front of a camera, I have some friends that they vlog. They just talk to the camera, they look right at it, and then blah, 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 and they're done. And they do it in one take. They never have to edit. They just trim the front, trim the back. You can do that on YouTube. You can trim the beginning of a video, the end of a video, and just upload it to YouTube. All right. I would, getting started. What else? So you got social media, you got the channel, you got the filtered words, and just be patient. Be patient and be looking all the time in your overview. It'll tell you when you get a new feature. If you don't know where the overview is, I don't know exactly how to get to that, but I think it's in the Creator Studio Classic version. I don't know where it is in the new studio, but there's a spot where it tells you enable, can't enable, all that stuff. Can I go live? Some people can't go live in the very beginning. Later on, you'll get the privileges. These privileges come to you over time. So the most important thing is get all your social media, because later on when I talk to you about marketing on social media, you're going to want those all in line. And I don't care if you don't use Blogger. I don't care if you don't use, by the way, getting your social media in order means your blogs too. Did you know you don't have to blog, you don't have to type, you can just put a video up? So it's another place to put your videos. Do Blogger, do WordPress, do Tumblr, do whatever you want. Do all of them. Make sure you do Blogger because it's owned by Google, and that'll get you into the rotation, it'll get you into the Google search engines, and you just post all your videos on Blogger. Set up a blog, and there's videos on how to do that for Blogger, WordPress, and Tumblr. Everybody asks me, which one's the best one? I'm like, all of them is the best one. So remember, if there's somewhere I could put my video up, I'm going to put it up. All right? But we'll talk about all that later. Right now, just obtain all your social media. All right? Okay, guys. So that's it for this video. The next video will be about editing, and we will discuss that, and we'll get into the do's and don'ts. And all I can do is tell you what I've experienced. All right? I love you. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.